For those of you who don't know me, I'm Erica. I am a transangelic channel psychic energy healer and healer of the heart. I am the founder of Healing Collective Academy, where I teach what I do. So I teach people how to heal and how to trans channel or channel. On that note, I actually have a trans channeling course opening up and beginning in, God, you guys, what date is that? June 16th is when we have that. It's a 3-month program. It is for people who already know how to channel or have some experience with energy reading. So it is an advanced channeling class. It's not your usual channeling class. It's if you want to learn how to do what I do, trans channeling. Um, and so that starts on June 16th. We also have the next placement or round of Anchor and Love, the heart healing with Yeshua, starts in July. So that's going to open up soon, which is exciting. It's 16 healing sessions over 2 months, so it's twice a week, and it's really profound. Um, so that starts in July, and then I have hands-on healing as well. If anybody wants to learn angel frequencies, we'll be doing that for my psychic energy healing students the weekend of June 6th and 7th. And so if anybody's interested in learning hands-on healing, it'll be over Zoom from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., both Saturday and Sunday, June 6th and 7th. So there's just some updates of what's coming. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get connected. What I do is I send my awareness up as high as I can go, connect into the angelic realm, and then I channel their stream of consciousness. We get to hang out with the angels. It's like a big party. You get to ask whatever you want, and we'll just see what happens. All right. Hello. We are with you. Welcome, 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 dear ones. Welcome. Yes, I am here. I am here with you now. I am drawn into this space delightfully. Yes, yes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, as we usher in greater understanding of the questions, yes, that you have perceived and been drawn forward within your consciousness for deeper understanding and awareness. Changes, yes, that are coming to the planet, to the surface of the earth, to the human collective. Yes, in ways that are quite exciting, yes, and reverent. And I am excited to draw forth, yes, this information for you, yes, in greater capacity, in greater understanding, so you may receive clarity about what changes, yes, are coming forth. Yes, dear ones, yes, welcome within this space. I am delighted to be with you. Yes, I say, dear ones, that you may begin to proceed and ask the questions that you desire to understand and know with more depth. You may begin.
Hello, this is me, Tran. Who am I
Hello.
speaking with? Hello, good morning.
Hello, hello. Yes, dear one, I am, yes, of consciousness of the feminine divine. Yes, I am here to usher in greater understandings of the return of this frequency and its fullness for those who are ready to receive, yes, the balancing and the revival of divine feminine frequencies here within the collective energy of consciousness on this earth realm. Yes, it is a universal energy that is being ushered in greater capacity and is seeking to bring harmony and balance back into this realm, dear ones. It is time indeed for there is much need for harmony, for balance, yes, for love and peace, yes, that is being called forth necessarily within this realm, for it has been one that has been struggling in darkness, in congestion of karma, yes, and imbalanced in the expression of divinity.
Thank you for being here. My question is in light of the ascension, will we be called to um, through this time to continuously to clear the infiltrations in the populace, or will there be a time that that will not be needed anymore.
I see the frustration, yes, and the efforting that you go through, dear ones, yes, to bring clarity, yes, within the field and harmony within the field of the individual, yes, that you are aiding, yes, and we wish to handle this in a way that will be harmonious and protective and safe. And so we say to for those who are listening to keep your focus on my frequency. Yes, on my frequency, and to allow your thoughts to return to me, and to keep yourself focused on me during this question and answer, yes, session. Yes. So I say to you, dear one, that there will be a time of great harmony that will allow for yourselves to remain clear in full capacity, dear ones. Yes, there will be a time where there will not be the same uh, infiltrations, as you would call them, yes, in the new frequency. Yes, they will not harmonize with where the earth is heading, with where the collective, yes, consciousness is going. Yes, with the frequencies of the new earth, it is not congruent. It is not congruent, dear one. So in this way, they will not be an issue. They will not be an issue, dear ones, in the way that they are now. It is most trying. It is most trying and frustrating. Yes, we understand. We understand. For there are those that would seek to disrupt and disharmonize. Yes, and that is the level of awareness and consciousness that they are at in their expression. Yes, and this is a part of the old energy, the old energy, yes, that cannot move into the new ascension, the new earth frequency, or it is not coherent. Do you understand what I say?
So if I can follow up with that, will this harmony time occur within my lifetime?
We see within your lifetime, dear one, yes, there being a shift, yes, within these frequencies where you will harmonize out of resonance with these energies, and will find yourselves no longer needing to be cleared. You are for a time, dear one, still, yes, actively called to aid those who need this help. Yes, this is not a change that will happen overnight. It is one that will open gradually for the energy frequencies that you are aligning to, dear ones. Yes, need to be acclimated in your field in a way that will not harm you, that will not harm you. Yes. And so there will be some time as you adjust to the new energies that are arriving. Yes, before you fully immerse yourself in them completely, dear ones, there's a time of adjustment. There's a period of adjustment. Yes. And so in this way, we say that there will be for some time moving forward a need for clearing. Yes, but for you individually, my friend, I say to you that there will be a time, yes, later on, where you will find that this is no longer necessary. Yes, there will be a time where you will find that there is much peace within the field of the collective, and this will be joyful indeed. Do you understand?
I do. Thank you so much, and
You are
blessings.
welcome. You are welcome. Who would like to ask a question next?
Go ahead. So my question is, I've been going through a lot of shifts recently, and I've also been working with a new teacher indirectly, and I'm just wondering if the angels have any deeper insights to, um, I guess, my direction that I'm moving towards, because it's not completely clear just yet. So if they have any deeper insights in all the different things that I'm working on and also the activations that I'm going through right now.
It feels as if you are wayward in your desire, that you are uncertain and lacking clarity in the direction of which you are being called and and desiring, dear one. And an aspect of this is looking beyond yourself for the recognition that may be found within, dear one. Yes, for there is a need to turn into your own heart center, dear one, for you to find your calling, to find that which you would perceive within the self interesting, that which you would find to be called towards, that which you wish to move within the direction of, dear one. There is a need for you to align within your heart's desire. Yes, and not from the head of what you think you should be doing or how you should be showing up or what should be your next steps. Yes, intellectually, dear one, because there is a sense within you that you may make a wrong turn, that you may choose wrongly, as if there is a direction that is set forth for you that somebody needs to tell you. There's a sense of outsourcing your direction and your personal power. And we don't like this for you. We don't like this for you, for it is a form of self-abandonment. It is a form of looking beyond yourself, dear one, for the answers that are found within your heart, for what you desire, for what you discover within yourself as interesting, as purposeful, as clever, as enlightening, yes, as interesting. It will draw you forward in the direction of clarity, and it will draw you into your joy and into ways, yes, to work and to explore and to create that align with you, dear one. There is a sense of exploration of self that needs to take place for you to find that which you wish to move within. There are those who would not have the answers for you that you seek. Yes, you are asking questions to individuals who do not know, who do not know. And in that way, you are wayward, you feel lost, dear one, when the answers are within your center, are within your heart, and are within the knowingness that you can reconnect with within the self. We say that this would be a beautiful process of self-discovery and clarity, for you do not know what is possible to move and birth through you. And there's much opportunity to you for you to go inward and make this discovery yourself. And in this way, you will be more happy on your path as you move forward in the direction of your desire. There is a sense within you that we wish to speak of, and the sense is that you should be doing something a certain way. You should be doing something. You should be. You should. You should. There's a sense of shoulding, of needing, of shoulding. Yes, of needing to do something you should be doing, as if there is this sense of failure if you do not do the thing you should do. It is an old energy. It is an old energy, and it is connected to some individuals that you may be working with. And in this way, we don't like this for you because it puts a sense of an era of responsibility and almost, dare we say, punishment, but there's a sense of, I'm not going to fulfill my purpose, and I'm not going to, there's a fear attached to it. That you fear that you would not be living your purpose and accomplishing that which you set forth to accomplish. But you are not going to find that outside of yourself, and you're not going to find that from your mind, dear one. You're going to find this from your heart and from your guidance within. Do you understand what we say?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a self-discovery that will be most beneficial for you, and it will be a reclamation of self. It will be a way for you to re-engage with the self, and to reclaim what it is that brings you interest and joy, and to move forward. There needs to be a release of what you should be doing, and the fear of missing the boat or missing the mark on your path and getting to the end of your life and somehow having failed or not fulfilled what you you intended. And that energy causes you confusion and the feeling of lost, and to spin your wheels, dear one, and to feel and reach for more and more and more guidance outside of yourself. The self-discovery is what will bring you your clarity. We also recommend that you account for what you have learned and what you have grown through, what you have experienced, and who you are and who you enjoy in your community, the type of person you enjoy working with, the type of person you enjoy interacting with, and what you have been through personally in your own healing, and growth. And these things will line you up with the direction of who you can help, of what you can do, of what you have been through, in conjunction with your gifts. Do you understand what we say?
Yes, thank you.
You are most welcome. This information, this strategy would apply for all here, dear ones. It is up to you to go within and to find that which you enjoy and that which you are drawn into in your heart as a calling, as joy, as purpose, as fulfillment, to bring this forth on your path, for your discovery. And in this way, you cannot be led wrong. You cannot be led wrong, dear ones, when you follow your own guidance from your heart. It is most powerful. Who would like to go next?
Well, hi, this is Shelley.
Hello, dear Shelley.
I'm so interested in the divine feminine rising and how it is connected to our intuition. And also, my question is, how is the feminine rising beneficial for men?
Mhm. We see this as a two-part question. You are
Mhm.
interested in understanding the divine feminine and the connection with the intuition, are you not?
Yes, I am.
Yes, yes. We are delighted to bring this forward, for there is much shifting within the human experience, within the collective experience, within community and harmony, as the return of divine feminine frequency, yes, restores itself back into the hearts and minds, yes, and lived expression of humanity and of the world herself. Dear ones, we say to you, it is time, it is time, it is time. Yes, for there is much benefit, yes, to this frequency of delight, of curiosity, of creativity, of joy, of play, of pleasure, of sensuality, yes, of pursuit, of things playful, of creativity, of fierceness, yes, of fierceness and of love and compassion, and the pursuit of 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 beauty, of beauty and of harmony. Yes, of beauty and of harmony. We say that the energy of the divine feminine, dear ones, yes, is great indeed, and is a frequency of divine source energy that has been disrupted in the receptivity on earth and in humanity. And in the rising of the frequency of the earth, yes, there is a reception of this energy, yes, in a way that has yet to be fully experienced so far. Yes, it is time indeed for deeper understanding around the divine feminine, dear ones, for it is the source, yes, it is the source of collective, yes, creative energy. Yes, it is the source. And we say, dear ones, that it has been Yes, dare we say, it has been contained and contorted, yes, and confused in the way that it has been expressed and understood in the past. Yes, there are energies that would there are energies that would prefer to consume this energy and control it. Yes, and that is not possible. It is not possible, dear ones, for this to be controlled. It is to flow. It is to flow freely through all life, all life, all life, all life. All life, yes, all life, dear ones. And the way in which you have received this energy thus far, for fragments and aspects of the energy have been present, of course, here on Earth. Yes, the ways in which you have received it have been diluted, have been diluted. And the return, yes, of the fullness of this cadence of energy is great indeed, is great indeed. And there's much flourishment, yes, available in the lives and the minds and the hearts and the communities, yes, of those who would embrace this in its fullness. Yes, and this energy, yes, is inherently intuitive, for it is divine frequency. And divine frequency, dear ones, is God source energy. And we say that in this way it is innately intelligent. And so as your question is about intuition, the intuition in the divine feminine are one and the same. Dear ones, you cannot have divine feminine energy without having the intuition and the divine intellect and knowingness of the divine feminine frequency. Yes, they are one and the same. And so as you open and receive the cadence of this divine feminine energy returning through the human collective and to the planet, you will experience the intuition in greater forms, dear one. And this is most beneficial, for it will harmonize, yes, through your field and through your path. It will guide you forward, yes, and allow you to release the many structures of survival that you have been plagued with, that you have erected in order to navigate a world that would be perceived to be dangerous or threatening. And with the fullness of this intuition returned, dear ones, you will find that this is your guide. Yes, and this is inherently protective. And the need to place protections up in the way you are used to doing in your subconscious will be less, if we dare say not needed in the same way. Dear ones, yes, you will find as you build the muscle of understanding and relationship with this intuition, and learning to trust it and to listen to it, yes, and to perceive it in its clarity, you will find great guidance is available to you. And we are most excited for this, for you will benefit greatly, greatly, greatly indeed. Yes. And you ask, dear one, the second question about how this will impact men, how this will impact men, dear ones. And we see the masculine energy, yes, in its healthy state, adoring and loving and supporting this frequency, for it fuels it. Yes, it brings it inspiration, it brings it softness, it brings it there is a flow and a softness and a dance between the two energies that is most delightful. Yes, most delightful. Yes, and we see this. This is a natural balance within life form. Yes, within creative energy. Yes, it must be balanced as it is in God source energy. Yes, to be expressed in the same way. Yes, in the ascension energy, in divine frequency. Yes, to be received in the way that it naturally is in God source energy. And this is most beneficial, dear ones, for it softens the edges and it inspires. Yes, and yes, it also provokes. It does provoke. It is a provoking energy, for it catalyzes understanding and growth. Yes, and learning. Yes, the feminine energy catalyzes, yes, understanding and growth. Yes, and this in its way has been irritable to masculine energy that has been underdeveloped. And in this way, it has been irritated, for it has not grown into the space where it can receive the divine feminine energy in the full manner of honoring and allowance. Yes, and dare we say, surrender to the and partnership to the intelligence of the feminine energy. So, in this way, it has been threatening for the masculine. And that is a growth point for undeveloped masculine energy. Yes, to find this, the beneficial, the benefit, and to receive, yes, the provoking or the prodding of the divine feminine as a catalyst for growth and for deepening and maturing the masculine. Yes, maturing the masculine. Yes, this is a catalyst for maturing the masculine, if the masculine will allow it. And when the masculine allows it, it becomes a beautiful symbiotic dance and balance between the two. Yes, for it will honor each other. They will honor each other. And in this way, yes, all benefit, and the masculine benefits greatly, for it feels the reverence, yes, and the love and the inspiration and the softening, yes, and the compassion from the feminine. There are many benefits to this divine feminine energy as it returns in greater capacity for the masculine energy. And the feminine energy, yes, is an energy that raises all. It's the tide that raises all ships. It is the energy that would yes go into a space and advocate for all, for all. That is its fierceness. That is its protective quality, is that it advocates for all. And in this way, yes, it has the standards of harmony and of balance for all. And this benefits all. For when all succeed, when all are supported, when all are loved, when all are held, yes, in the energy of safety, of understanding, of compassion, yes, all feel as if all experience, yes, a harmony, yes, that allows them the freedom to cultivate, yes, that which they truly desire. That which they truly desire. Yes. And in this way, the masculine finds purpose in supporting the structures, yes, that are needed for the harmony and the benefit of all. Yes. So what the feminine, yes, desires to implement forward ends up becoming a role, yes, a role to be, yes, supported in, yes, by the masculine. Yes, where the masculine would hold the structure, would create and hold the structure. Yes, create and hold the structure for that feminine vision, for the vision and the collective benefit. Do you understand what we speak? The
Yes.
feminine gives the masculine purpose, yes, in the balancing and the expression of the feminine divine with the masculine. It creates harmony within communities, within family homes, within dynamics. Yes, when both are mature, when both are divinely guided and harmonized, it is quite symbiotic and it is beneficial for all, for all. Do you have any further questions around this?
No, thank you.
You're welcome. The masculine energy is purpose driven. It needs purpose. It needs direction. It needs to know how it can contribute, how it can express itself. And in this way, it is looking for opportunities to do such. And when it does that without the feminine input, it finds itself creating from placements that would be individual in more ways than when it considers and blends and harmonizes with the feminine. When they are married together, when they are blended together and harmonized, both find purpose and support and benefit. And this is what we see in community. Yes, in community. Yes, where each has its role, its place, its purpose. Yes, and in support of one another, not in competition, not in threatening, not in loss and lack of resources, and loss and lack of placement. Yes, yes, this is where we find the benefit. Yes, in heart-centered leadership and community in the coming times. Do you understand what we speak?
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Beautiful. You are most welcome. Who wishes to ask another question?
Hello, thank you for connecting with us today. Um, Many of my friends in this community are seeking healing right now. Could you speak about how we might approach different healing modalities, how to work with them wisely, and when it might not be helpful?
Yes, yes, dear one. We say to you that those who are seeking, are you asking specifically about seeking their own healing or in their healing work?
Mm, For those who are seeking healing for
For
themselves.
seeking for seeking healing for themselves.
Yeah,
Yes,
and there's so many modalities out there.
those who are seeking healing for themselves will find themselves drawn to those who can aid them. They will find themselves, they may have to move through an individual or two on their way to healing, but they will find themselves, if they are connected at all, if they are paying attention to their own inner voice, and resonance, they will find that they are drawn to those who can help them. Yes, and their angel team will also bring them into yes, relationship with those who may aid them as well, because those who can help you are often the ones who have experience with that which you need help around, dear ones. And so in this way there is an attraction point, yes, of understanding where you would meet each other in healing. For those who are healing, yes, are just farther along in their healing journey on their path. Yes, those who have done the work have just had more experience than those who are behind them in the path of healing. Yes, and so we say that they will be naturally drawn towards the individuals and the techniques that would be beneficial for them. um, we say that there are many forms of healing, and this will become stronger in time, dear ones. For as the waves of energy arrive at the planet and your frequency raises, you find yourself, yes, more capacity for your gifts, for your techniques, for healing. Things become easier for you as healers. Yes, you find yourself moving energy and perceiving energy in much easier ways, and your healing work will quicken in this way as well. And you will find that there is more information available to you, what seems to be nearly instantaneously. And you will enjoy this very much. And so, as you continue to grow as healers in the new energies, Yes, the waves that are arriving to the earth. We say that you will be delighted with the ways in which your healing continues to evolve. Do you understand what we say?
Yes,
And this will
that's
happen
great.
most naturally. This will happen most naturally. You are receiving a baseline of understanding and practicing within your abilities, which is wonderful. Because as you practice your abilities, you learn to trust. You work out the kinks with your gifts. You work out the kinks with your guides. You learn how to move energy, how to manipulate energy, how to heal, how to perceive, what to know, what to encounter. You understand what you're encountering. You are gaining much, much, much understanding and knowledge as you are now. And so we say that you are not wasting your time in any way, shape, or form as healers in your classes now with the new earth energies coming. We say that you are creating great groundwork to launch off of and to expand from. And you are learning much. And we like this very much for you. We enjoy this for you. It is most beneficial. Do you understand?
Beautiful. Yes,
Is there a
I,
follow-up question to this?
I do. And it's a bit of a spin-off, but for those of us who have dragons, how can we best connect and work with them?
Oh, yes. We love our dragon friends. Yes, they are most delightful, playful creatures. Yes, we do. We do. We do. We do. We love them. We love them. We say to you, dear ones, oh, they are so delightful. We say to you that you may find yourself, yes, playful with them as well. Yes, you may find them to be most delightful in your space. Yes, we encourage you to sit with them in your awareness. Yes, to find your awareness shifting to their frequency and to introduce yourself to them. Yes, and to receive their introduction. Yes, and to get to know them. Yes, on the spiritual plane. Yes, and to understand their personality, to understand their ability. Yes, and to build a relationship with them as you would with a pet, dear one, as you would with a pet, as you would with an angel. Yes, you are building a relationship as you would with a friend. Yes, you treat this beautiful creature, this powerful creature, yes, as a friend and as a confidant and as somebody who is there to be relied upon and is most useful and enjoys supporting you and protecting you. And in this way, you will have a most symbiotic relationship. And you may find as you learn more about your dragon friend, that you may give them tasks, that you may work with them and ask them how they prefer to work, how they prefer to receive you, how what they wish to be called, if that matters to them. And you may channel this, dear one. You may meditate on it. You may receive this in meditation. You may receive this in channeling. You may receive this in your dreams. There are many ways to communicate and connect with your dragon friend and the dragon realm. We say that your dragon specifically is excited, is eager to connect with you, and is waiting for your instruction and your understanding of how he will guide you, how he will help you, how he will aid you, and to be able to use him in the fullness of his capability. There is a bond that must be built, a bridge of connection and understanding the gifting that you have and how to work with him and team up. You are a team, dear one. You are a team with him, and in this way, he is most eager and willing to aid you and to help you. We are excited for you that this is on the forefront for you at this time in your expansion and understanding. Do you understand what we speak?
Yes, I'm so excited. Thank you.
You're most welcome. We love our dragon friends. Yes, they are special indeed. They are very special. They are very special creatures. Yes. Okay, who else wishes to go?
Hi, this is Melinda.
Hello,
Thank you for being here. Um, so
you're
I
most
have
welcome.
my question is surrounding what gifts or gift is coming in next for me, and what can I do or what should I do in order to prepare for that?
Yes, dear one. We say to you that there are um we see multiple coming in for you. We say, dear one, have you built your channel yet? Have you built your awareness of your channeling? Where are you with your channeling, dear one?
Yes, I've built it. I'm consider myself very strong with my channeling.
Yes. And with your channeling, are you receiving streams of consciousness in the way that our host is now?
Not trans channeling, no.
So we say to you, dear one, that should you wish to develop this, this is an opportunity for you that will be available. That will be available. Yes, as you wish, as you wish. Yes, if you are interested in such things. And we say you may be in time. Yes. And we say to you that there is another, and it is a healing ability through your hands. Have you learned this as well? Are you muted, dear one?
Not very.
You have not developed your hands-on healing ability yet.
Somewhat, I have.
Somewhat. Okay. So we see your ability to heal through your hands, yes, to be an opportunity to grow within this gifting. We say that the interest is lacking with the hands-on healing, and some people find this to be quite boring in terms of a healing modality. There are those that adore it, that love it, and they make careers out of it. And there are everyone else. And we say there is no wrong, there is no right or wrong, there's just preference, personal preference. Yes, but we say to you that there will be a need in the future for hands-on healers. And for you to develop this, yes, and to channel energies and frequencies through your hands, yes, through your hands and through your field will be beneficial in the coming times. Yes, you will find that you will naturally be able to shift, yes, energy within another's auric field quite harmoniously, that you may perceive in energy and remove it from the field and aid people and heal people, yes, that are in need of help. And this will feel in the coming times felt by many. This will be felt by many. This is something that will be coming on for many individuals. It is not something that you generally look forward to, and we speak to that. But we say that when the time comes that this will be called forward, you will feel compelled to help and you will be glad for it. You will feel compelled to help, for there will be those who will be in need, and you will want to aid them and help them in their struggle, in their suffering. And so this is also an opportunity to learn how to do this and to bank that knowledge. Yes, and when there are things in your space that you would like to send energy to, you can do this to your plants, to your beverages, to your food, to an injury upon your body or another, to your pets. There are many ways that you may use hands on healing that do not pertain to being a hands on healer in an office. Dear ones, that is not what we speak of. We do not recommend that for you individually, Melinda. We say that you may develop this gift for your own benefit and for the future benefit of those who will be in need. Do you understand what we speak?
Yes.
Yes. We say to you, dear one, that we also see for you in your mind's eye, in your crown chakra. Yes, we see another ability arriving for you in time, and it is a perception within the mind, within the third eye. There is a perception here that you would find to be likened to, dare we say, a reading of the mind. Yes, a perceiving and receiving, and so receiving and giving through the mind, mostly receiving, mostly receiving. Yes, where you will have more inner awarenesses arrive of another's thought form. You will find your mind to receive a gifting of what we would say would be a form of telepathy, for example, as you would call it. And this will be quite interesting for you, dear one. You will find it to be beneficial for you, will understand where people are at in their own processing without them sharing much with you. And we see this as well coming online for you. Do you understand what we speak?
Yes.
Does this answer your question, dear one?
Yes.
Who else would like to go?
So this is me again. I would
Hello,
like
me.
to ask, hi, I would like to ask how my gifting is currently expanding and how is it going to shift in how I work spiritually to assist others.
Yes, dear one, we say to you that you are opening up most beautifully within your perception of spirit, within your crown center. And within your ability to work within great distances. And we see this has been meticulously practiced and grown for some time. We say to you around the perceiving of a spirit and with your crown chakra to not project what you perceive onto the answer or the information, to remain within an open, neutral space to receive the information in its clarity, so that you are not interfering or filtering the information through your own expected response. Do you understand what we speak? It is a
Think so?
fine, yeah, it is a fine tuning to your channeling to move your conscious awareness out of the way more, is what we say. Yes, to not let your intellect get in the way and perceive what you think they are saying or you are receiving, and to receive from neutrality as if you turn your mind off. Do you understand what we speak?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
for you have a strong mind and you have a strong perception, and you are a thinker, and you would limit the information coming in by assuming what is being said, and in this way, as you practice your neutrality and the turning off of the mind, you will launch forward in your channeling to a greater capacity. Do you understand what we say? Yeah. You will like this. You will like this. It is a fine tuning of your channeling. We are giving you this tip to aid you in your perceptivity and understanding of the guidance that you are receiving. And we say to you that there is much that you are expanding within your craft, of which you know what we speak. And there are many ways in which you already are using, and many how do we say, those who you are working with, who are supporting you in your clearings. Yes, You have quite a team brought forward here, dear one. Your ability and capacity to clear with the assistance of these additional team members is great indeed, dear one. And we like this for you, for this will be necessary in coming times. You will find an uptick in your work. And that is okay. That is a part of the unfolding, and to not worry about this as if something is wrong. As if something is wrong. Do not worry about this as if something is wrong. We say to continue to grow and expand within your understanding and continue to learn as you have, for your work is your training ground. Do you understand what we speak?
Yes, yes.
Do you have a specific question about your gifting?
When you're talking about the team, you're talking about my spiritual team, correct?
Mhm. Your spiritual team and the team of angels that would clear with you and for you. There is a large team, yes, before you, of angels that you have to your disposal. Do you know this?
Can you expand on that specifically?
Yes, they are what you would consider to be angels of light, to be armies of light, warriors of such of light. We would say armies of light, angels, armies of angels. Does this make sense to you?
Yes. Thank you so much.
Yes, they're before you. They are to be connected with and to add to your team in your work, dear one. You have your angelic team. You have your guides that are your team as a part of your personal life. These are a part of your work, and they are waiting to be included and used in greater capacity. Do you understand?
Yes, thank you so much. Yes.
You're most welcome. We have time for one more. Is there another question that wishes to be asked?
Thank you. Yes.
Mhm.
Can you speak about the ability to merge that is coming online to support healing? And is this similar to how Yeshua healed by witnessing, then seeing that individual in their highest and whole frequency? Is this coming online for light workers?
Yes, dear one, we say to you, the ability to merge is one in which the individual, yes, steps within the experience of the person they are standing before or working upon. And in this way, they are witnessing in a deeper capacity the lived experience and expression of the individual. And in this way, um there's some confusion around this that we need to clear up for the accuracy of this understanding. Merging, as you have experienced it and has been explained to you, is stepping within, yes, the auric field, the energy field of the individual, as if you are stepping into their experience, into their shoes. Yes, as if there is the term of you do not know the shoes, the path somebody else has walked, right? The shoes that somebody else has worn. There's a term likened to that within your language. And in this way, you're stepping into their shoes and understanding what they have been through. Dear one, when you in your healing class are healing, there are students who are doing this already. There are students who are merging and witnessing the experience of another and aiding them in this way. You are already doing what you are hearing about. And this has been happening for some time. The Yeshua reference from his lifetime in how he healed is, yes, is one in, it is similar. It is one in the same in term of him stepping within, yes, the spaciousness, the field of the individual that he is aiding, and seeing their divine perfection, and seeing them in their divine state, in their healed state, in their harmonious state, and knowing this for them so strongly that they then vibrate at this frequency. And in the vibration of that frequency, they are receiving the truth of their being, and they are releasing the energy of the sickness. They're releasing the frequency of the illness, of the injury, yes, of the wound, dear ones. And in this way, they harmonize in Yeshua's presence of his divine energy, the perfection of their situation. And this is most beneficial, for his energy field was so powerful in his frequency, yes, in his embodiment of divine energy, that he had the ability to heal by standing in the presence of another. It was for the individual to receive the transmission, yes, to receive the truth he reflected back to them. It is up to them to receive this, though many chose to. Many chose to, many who were not written about. There were many people who he aided who were never accounted for, dear ones. Yes, there were many lives that he benefited, that went unwritten about and unspoken about. And we wish to speak to that for the stories that ended up in the book that you all know, are few. They are few. They were few. They were a handful, out of many lives that he touched and aided. And this is where he gained his traction. Was not through the handful of stories that you are familiar with, but through the hundreds and hundreds of stories that went unaccounted for, that spread like wildfire in the communities of which he helped. For it could not the effects of his healing could not be seen. They could not be seen. It was apparent that a miracle had happened, and in this way he gained great traction in his work, and his divine frequency, and the embodiment of his truth and his alignment with source energy, and the embodiment of this, and the unwavering energy that he held in these moments, is the strength, and the reason why these individuals healed instantaneously. Do you understand what we say, dear one?
Yes, I do. Thank you.
You're most welcome. We appreciated that answer, for we love to speak about Yeshua and his great contributions to the lives that he has impacted in the divine work. And many have been misunderstood and misspoken about, and focused on most irregularly. For many are focusing on the wrong part of his life. The part of his life that would keep you stuck in old earth energy, yes, in the suffering and the struggle. For he was an individual who died of political persecution, and was somebody who lived a very beautiful life leading up to those moments. And the life is the point, dear ones. The life is the point. The way he died is not necessarily what we would exalt in any way, shape, or form. His return into spirit is most natural. You all return into spirit, dear ones. You all return into spirit. This will happen for every one of you here when your final breaths come. And this is how it works. we would say that this is not special. We would say that this is most natural, that the way in which you return back into source energy is the way in which you return back into source energy. And that is most natural. And all life does this. All life does this. All life, every living thing does this, dear ones. Yes, every living thing. We say that his life is the miracle we wish to emphasize on, and we would be delighted to speak of that in more depth in another transmission. We thank you, dear ones, and we bless you. We bless you. So many blessings upon your field. Yes, so much light and love we transmute to each and every one of you, and through the replay for those who may encounter this, yes, in later dates. Yes, we love you, dear ones. We are most eager to return in the future. I say for now, goodbye. That was so fun. Oh my God. I think that was like the most joyful energy I've ever felt coming from a spirit. That was so cool. She really loves dragons, you guys. Like the appreciation for the dragon realm and the dragon creatures was off the charts. Um, like that was so fun. Oh my God. I loved that. That is so cool. Mhm.
Okay, for your channeling. Thank you so
What
much
was
for
that?
that. Thanks for your
Yeah.
channeling.
Yeah. Yeah, that was really neat. Thanks for being here to ask questions. I don't generally channel like this on my own. It's much harder when you guys bring collective energy more like it's like the portal gets bigger, the portal of energy that they come through, and the more angels collect, and they show up. They don't show up for me in the same way they show up for you guys. So when you guys show up and ask questions, I'm like all excited because I'm like, oh, yay, we're gonna have a party. When it's just me, it's not as much of a party. It's like wah wah. Just kidding. Okay, but kind of, it's true. It's true. They it's more fun when there's a collective, you know, contribution. Um, oh my God, that was so incredible. Okay, so I love that this happened today because I was telling my students this earlier. I'm redoing my website and I recorded like a free download for my newsletter, which was I was like, oh, let's do one because 90%, 99% of my students and clients are women. And I was like, let's do one on healing the feminine. Um, and one free healing session turned into a mini healing series of 6. And so the first one is free to download, but then there's, you can, and, down like purchase and download the rest of the mini healing series. But it's healing the collective divine feminine energy, and how it has been impacted um, throughout history. And like on a collective conscious, subconscious level, really beautiful, beautiful mini healing series. Intense, I have to say. I was like, oh, I'm a little worried for people coming off the internet that are going to dive into this because it is intense, but it's very beautiful. And so I finished it today. So I just completed it earlier today and did the 6th transmission. They're pre-recorded. Like this wasn't a class for anyone. It's just a pre-recorded mini healing series. Um, and then she came in. So the timing was just lovely.
Hey, Erica,
That's right.
could you channel one thing on posting on YouTube now with like healing? I thought that somebody told me that they had made some changes, like they've dubbed the sound bits, and so not all of the transmission might come through. I don't know if that person has the right information, but is that something that you can check
Hmm.
on? Because there is a setting that you might be able to turn off or tell your viewers to turn off. so that they receive the original sounds.
What's happening?
Like YouTube is doing something different where they automatically fix the sound bites of your videos.
Mm. Oh,
I don't know if
interesting.
that is true or not, but
I
somebody
bet
did
I
flag
bet like
that.
AI is going in there and clearing up like filler words or something of that nature and changing. I bet it's like a I bet
But
it's
what
an
they were
AI
saying is
system.
that if it's like a meditation and there's healing coming through, it may not come through. So just double check
Okay,
on that. Yeah.
so
If that is the case, we can give your viewers instructions on how to remove that auto
oh,
setting.
okay. Okay. Yeah, that's probably smart to do, just for
Yeah.
due diligence. But I mean, I don't have a following yet, you guys. I got like 55 people on there. It is a small little itty bitty channel. Um, but the long term, though, that's a good idea. The uh, it feels like it's a technical thing. It feels like it's like, oh, they're trying to do some sort of technical improvement. It doesn't feel malicious. It doesn't feel like they're trying to
Yeah.
censor anything. It's a technical thing. And so, yeah, it probably needs to be like, hey, just in case this happens, do this XYZ, whatever.
Yeah.
And putting that like in the captions or something. Um, but in terms of, so that would be impactful for like the Q&A. For actual healing sessions, they open a portal and the angels come back in. So in the replays, the angels basically code the healing session with the technology of the replay to come back in and to work on the individual. That's how they do it. So when you're listening to a pre-recorded, previously done live healing, it is the angels are coming in and doing the healing anyway. So even if the audio
Perfect.
gets wonky, the healing is effective. Okay. Um, uh, the it's more powerful if it's not interrupted, um, because there's a level of conscious awareness where you're receiving that, but the angels will come in and work on you. It just may not be as potent.
Okay,
Does that make
cool.
sense? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Um, did you guys like your answers? You had some good questions.
I
You
did.
had an army of angels in front of you, and they kept showing them to me, and it was weird because I was seeing them wearing like yellow and black or something. It was weird. I don't know why I was seeing them in yellow and black uniforms, but they were like soldiers or warriors, and but they were angels, and they were this huge massive like they were all in a row in rows like soldiers do, and they were out in front of you, and they kept showing them to me, and I'm like and she was speaking to you, and that's what she was calling your team. She's like, they're a part of your team. Do you know that these are here? Did you know that?
Not in terms of angels, no.
Okay.
So it was definitely a revelation for me. So thank you so much.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So she wants you to connect in and use them because you're going to get busier. So it might get a little bit more intense before it gets less intense between your two questions, your first one and your last one. Um, so they're like spirits ready for it. So not to freak out. And they said, I remember them saying that you may be like, are things not working? You just need to continue to learn and to pivot what you're doing. And just continue to advance. Um, uh, because there's going to be an uptick. And that's just a part of the path. It's not wrong. Nothing's failing. And they're there to like it's like the the scope of your work just grew and the scope of your support grew with it. Okay.
Thank you. I'm very
You're
humbled.
welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. And then make
Extremely
sure that
humbled.
you practice the neutrality with your channeling. Don't get your brain in there. Um See, don't put your brain in there. Okay.
V,
Um,
thank
yeah,
you.
yeah,
So
you're most
much love.
welcome. Yeah.
Thank you.
Evo, did you have something to share or are you waving goodbye? I know it's
Yeah,
late.
I'm sorry, but well, first I was again the Sai Baba things, so I could not enter,
Oh,
and then later I could not raise a hand, so I didn't want to interfere in the questions of others, but
okay.
otherwise I had to jump in like this
Oh, I'm
because
so
I had a
sorry.
question.
Did you had a question that didn't get answered?
Yeah,
Do you so you can always do you have are you on your phone or are you on a computer, Evo?
your computer, yes.
You're on a computer. Do you see the chat box? Do you
Yeah,
see the chat? You can always type your question in the chat box
yeah.
if you can't get your hand raised and have somebody ask the question. That's an option. The hand raising, do you know where the hand raising is in the system?
No, I don't find
Okay.
it here.
Do you see the heart that says react? And do you see the heart button at the bottom of the
Yes,
screen?
yes.
If you press the heart button, the second to the bottom, there's the raise hand with the hand that's like this.
I see reaction settings and remove from toolbar. That's the only thing.
Oh, you might be on an old,
On mouse,
uh,
sorry to interrupt you, but on your mouse, you
no.
maybe need to do a left click instead of a right click.
I don't know how that goes.
No.
I've only.
Thank you, Melinda.
No, it is. I had to turn to the computer because with my phone, I could not enter.
Next time, just lift your hand up
Yeah,
and
yeah,
just
yeah, but
that might even, I don't know if it would.
but then I
Some
could
people
not.
get the reaction where it will actually put the hand up for them, like the heart.
Yeah.
But yeah, next time, just put your hand up or just jump in, Evo. Yeah. Let's see if
Hey,
V, can you
Evo,
do it? V gets the reactions when she puts the heart.
I'm trying. Okay, the hand.
Yeah.
Oh, the hand. Wait, hold
But
on.
then I will not raise in the lineup, if I do that.
Just put your hand up and
Yeah.
We'll
just
make
You can
jump.
do
space for
that.
you, Evo.
Well,
But
yeah.
you see, I
Yeah.
see
And
the
you guys,
images, and then it's a lineup of the questions. So if I just do that, I will not go.
just raise your hand,
That's it.
your
That's
actual
it.
hand. People will see it
It
and
had
we'll
to
make
be
space.
so, I think. So.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
hey,
We'll meet in
hey,
2
Evo,
weeks. So can you bring your question? And you'll just have to come back for the next one. Okay. Okay. Can it wait 2 weeks? I hope it can wait 2 weeks.
But it was nice, the general.
Yeah. Thank you. It was nice. I really liked her energy. That was so cool. Like more of that, please. That was so fun. Did everybody understand their answers? Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to join this first question of Melinda, I think, about.
Melinda, what was your question, Melinda?
Oh, mine was about what gifts are coming in next for me and then what I need to do to prepare.
Yeah.
No, it was not about the gift. It was
So, yeah.
Yeah.
It was interesting because there was a lot of, I mean, the gifts were things that I already know or are in or I've used. So I didn't know if there was anything I
Additional.
need, to anything else
Okay.
that was coming in.
The telepathy.
I kind of already do that with sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I would say to just continue to grow those as they are, and and then more gifts will come online, so you can ask that question again in the future. But those were the three that they were specifying and pointing to that will continue to strengthen if you
Continue to use them. Yeah.
continue to use
I figured
them.
that that's what they were asking for
Getting
because
it.
I've used all of them or but even the hands-on healing and it's something maybe I need to do more of. They want to see more of me doing.
Yeah, I
Except
think
for the
so.
trans channeling. I don't do the trans channeling.
Yeah, I saw the trans channeling coming through. Um, so and that's why they asked the question, because they saw you as a channel, um and it was like, where is she at with her channeling, because your channel's strong. And I saw you trans channeling, and then they alluded, like they spoke to that. But yeah, so I mean, that's trans channeling is different than channeling. Like they are the part, like there's under the umbrella of channeling, but trans channeling is a different muscle. So that would be an expansion of your channeling gift for sure. Um, which is fun. I have a class coming up. It's perfect timing. Just a heads up. It's in June. Um,
Hey, Erica, when you
yeah.
mentioned there's an uptick in needs for both Melinda and for me, is that for the
I,
for the general healers? Are there more demands coming in soon?
um, okay, so the uptick, you mean the uptick in knees clearing?
The uptick in needs for their unique gifts. Is it just like in general, there's going to be a lot of needs coming in soon?
I'm trying to remember exactly what was said. So there'll be an uptick in needs for hands-on healing from everybody.
Hmm. Okay.
That's that like something's gonna be unfolding that people are gonna need help.
Yeah.
And you're gonna, and they made it like, it's funny because they were and Melinda, were they right, Melinda, with you being like really uninterested in hands-on healing?
Oh, I actually like hands-on healing. It's more of, I know how to do it, and
You
I
know how to do
feel,
it.
I mean, I don't know if I guess it just kind of took to it pretty
Yeah.
nicely, I would say.
Yeah, but like you don't want to do it as a career. Like you're not interested in having a hands-on healing practice.
Right. I'm not going to do it as a
Yeah,
career.
that's what they were saying. Yeah, they were like,
Yeah.
you're not interested in this as a career. This is a gift development. And there will be a need for it at some point where, but that it's not just you. That was a true statement for everyone, where we are going to be compelled to basically be outside and helping
Mhm.
people.
Yeah.
Um, and that people are going to need healing, and we're going to be like, let me help you. And I know how to do this, and I know what I'm doing because I've done it and I'm trained in it and I'm confident here, and XYZ. Um, but there'll
I
be a
do want
feeling
to
of
do
like,
that. Yeah, I do want to do that now. Like that's the feeling I have
okay,
now
okay,
to do.
okay. Yeah, so they were speaking to that, is the need to, but it'll be a need in a greater
More like a
capacity in the future collectively. Yes.
I think
So
that's
that,
what B's asking, right? It's like
yeah,
more people coming
yeah,
in
there's,
for that are going to be
yes.
attracted to it.
Yes. And then there'll be an uptick with me's work, because there's just gonna be more roughhousing from the nasty
There's an
nasties.
uptick now for his work. There's so much. And he's awesome. He's amazing. I've worked with me,
Mhm.
so that's I mean,
Yeah.
my
No,
goodness.
it's there'll be an uptick there too. So it's just, there's some intensity coming, but I also see us, like they're showing. I love that they spoke to this, because V, you asked about gifts too, and the need and healing and healers, and uh there's a sense of what you're learning and growing right now in your gifts is very important, because you're building such an important foundation, with trust in your abilities, trust in your team, and then knowledge of how you're helping people and how they need to be helped. Like there's knowledge that you're gaining that is important. So you're definitely in a classroom, uh, in a really good way.
Yeah,
Because I think that
that
there's
makes
a
sense.
confusion with healers right now of like, oh, but healing's going to change. And so do I do this? Do I take this course? Do I XYZ? And they were just showing like, no, you keep growing, keep working, keep learning, whatever it is that you feel called to do. Don't stall or stop or prevent things because of what's coming in the future. Because you may get, you know, you need to understand the nature of your gifts as they are now, so that when they expand, you expand with them naturally and understanding, right? You're not starting with these really advanced gifts confused of how to use them because you've already been using them and they're up leveling, right? Because you've already built the muscle. Does it make sense? So all the work everybody is doing is like keep on keeping on, right? Andrea, did you ask the question about your direction and feeling lost? Was that
Yeah,
you?
it's kind of funny because I have been turning inward and that's where I've been going, and I've kind of
Okay.
like, you know, turned off the noise.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
so it's
I
kind of
don't know
interesting.
who's trying to give you guidance, but they don't have the answers. It was very
Yeah,
clear that whoever
yeah,
you're asking does not know and
yeah,
maybe acting like they know, or but they don't know. So
yeah. And I don't think I'm asking anybody in
okay.
particular. So
Okay.
that was kind of interesting. I think I have an idea about that. Um,
It might be a collective energy that I'm picking up on from
okay.
a course or a program or something, but there's a sense of like directionlessness, of feeling like I
Hmm.
don't know where to go, and I
Yeah.
have this energy, this belief based on what maybe I've been told or what's been told in the class, that like there, or maybe it's a personal thing of like I should be doing X, Y, and Z, or I should have it figured out, or I should be farther along, or I should, whatever should
Oh yeah,
it
there's a big
is.
should. There's a big should there, yeah.
And I have to say, there is a, there, I feel mm, the belief of you have to jump up. Bye, Melinda. Thanks for being here. Um, so Andrea, in our community, there's some talk about karma, us like having karma for not being on our path or not fulfilling our purpose or not developing our gifts. And I've channeled this a couple of times now with the angels in our Q&As. Those of you who've been in that know. The karma that we would get from it is more like we get to the other side of the veil and we're like, oh shoot, like, oh, I missed that. Like, darn it. Like, and darn it, from like that would have supported me. And I wanted to do that. And I totally didn't reach for the railing when I was going down the stairs. Like, why didn't I do that? Right. That's the feeling that they gave me when I was trance channeling them around that question.
Mhm.
And then they showed me the karma that we build when we do something bad. And that is like karmically bad. And that is much different.
Mhm.
So the fear around not getting it right needs to be released. And then we go inward, like the fear and the shame and the guilt and the like, the questioning, it's just a waste of your energy, you
Right.
know? And so there's needs to be some clarity around who you are, what you've been through, what you like, who you like working with, what your expertise is, what you've learned in the past, like what your previous career was, and all those things are going to be useful in some way, shape, or form in where you're going with your work. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, you
Yeah.
know, Shelley's question of the masculine and feminine, because most of my life I've run in the masculine. And
Yeah.
so kind of balancing the feminine aspects, which is harder because that was shut down for a long time. So I'm just re-entering that
Yeah.
balance right now. So
Yeah.
Shelley's questions were
Welcome.
really helpful too. So
I know,
yeah,
I loved those. Those were good. Were
yeah,
those your
those are
questions or were those
amazing.
Gina's, Shelley, from the group chat?
The last one was from Gina, but the
Okay.
first one was me.
Was you? Okay.
Mhm.
Well, does she still have more in the group chat for next time?
Yeah, she does.
Okay, good. Okay.
Mm.
Um, Yeah. So, Andrea, and that I loved your question because it pertained to everybody. Like it is good advice for everyone. We are stepping into heart-centered guidance and connection and moving forward from what our heart wants. And so however that expresses through you in your calling and in your career is going to land um when you keep digging in, you know, into the heart and just getting out of the head and going into what feels right.
Yeah.
And
And I
that'll
think I'm
feel
getting a lot of, yeah.
aligned. It'll feel aligned and
Yeah. I
exciting.
feel like I'm getting a lot of little breadcrumbs and my
Good.
dreams are really helping right now. So
Okay.
I feel like I'm on the right track. So,
Good. Oh, I'm
but they're
glad.
like, you still have to ask yourself.
Yeah. And that feeling of not having clarity is like a sucky feeling, you
Hmm.
know, like feeling like you're lost or you're like, I don't know which direction to go in. Like that sucks. Nobody likes
A
that
lot of it's
feeling.
just trust. Yeah. And I
It
think they're
is.
testing my trust.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Well, and self-discovery. So there is that
Mhm.
self-abandonment part that they spoke to, of looking outside of yourself and for confidence or for direction or for um feedback or validation.
Mhm.
And so a part of the going in and reaching into your heart is a reclamation of self. It's like I'm reconnecting and I'm reclaiming what I want and what my truth is and how I want to step forward on my path with my gifts and what I want that to look like outside of any peanut gallery noise and any authority or any teacher or any guide. Like, what do I want? And that's really powerful.
Mhm.
And that's going to lead you into joy, into happipiness, into fulfillment, into purpose. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay, you guys, any last minute thoughts?
Listening to everybody's journey, and thank you, Erica.
Yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you to that divine feminine energy. We need like, she didn't give us a name, but that's okay. They never give me names. Um, that was delightful. That was super delightful. V, I'm excited about your dragon, and I want one. Shelly says I have one. I need to sit with it. Um, that was so fun.
Yeah.
Her excitement was off the charts. It was so cute. So cute. It's like a woman with a small pet, small furry pet. It was that level of excitement of like, this is the cutest furry creature I've ever seen. And it's like this giant dragon. That was her feeling towards it. It was so cute. Oh my God. I want to be my own dragon. I already am my own dragon. I want one.
Should have
We'll see.
asked her, does everyone have a
You
dragon?
I know. We should ask because I don't
Yeah.
trust a lot of the things I've been told anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm,
We can
let
always
the
ask
angels
the
answer
next
that.
time. We can
Yeah,
always
maybe
ask the next
it's
time for
next
you,
time.
Erica. Say, hey, does the host have a dragon
Does
while
the
you're
host have a
channeling?
dragon?
Yes.
She
Will that
called me a
work?
host. I was. I mean, that's accurate. It's just
Right?
I
Does the
think she meant
channeler have a
hosting
dragon?
the channel, but like I was literally the host for her,
Mm.
you know, like somebody who's like the host of a virus or something. It was really funny. What did you say, me?
We will just ask, does the channeler have a dragon the next
Yeah,
time, the next
yeah.
Q&A?
Write it down. Add it
Okay,
to the
I'll write it
list.
down. All right.
Okay. Um, yeah, that was me, what she said. But it was interesting the way she was explaining. I'd like some more specifics, but the way she was explaining, I could tell there was it was she was trying to answer your question, Shelley, around the masculine and feminine in a way that was related to masculine and feminine and not like I could feel her not wanting to speak bad about men. And she didn't want to put anything out there that was negative around the male gender, on men. And so she was kind of moving around the conversation, trying to speak about like developed masculinity with healed femininity and like what that looks like together symbiotically and how that benefits everybody. And without going into the dilemmas with the unhealed or underdeveloped masculinity.
Mhm.
And so she was trying to be really respectful because they're both they're both important. They both have different strengths and roles. Um, and they're needed to flourish together, right?
Mhm.
Something that's a flowing force, a fierce flowing force. Think of water without any boundaries,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Like water without any barriers or boundaries is a flood. And it just saturates everything, and there you go. But
Mhm.
water that has a container um can move and weave, and do you know what I mean? So there was a sense of the two being very intimately and importantly integrated in harmony. But there's a beautiful, I love, I just, the excitement around the return of this feminine energy is just off the charts.
Mhm.
Because it's, well, it's time for that feminine
Mhm.
energy to be honored and returned fully,
Mhm.
and to experience a world where that is centered, right?
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, I was channeling, um, and what the angel said was the masculine energy is going to be different also. And
yeah.
and I
Hmm.
and I feel like it's because of the influence of the feminine rising. Like it's
Well,
not gonna look the same.
yeah. Well, and she said that it was really interesting. I almost questioned her for a second because she said it just wanted to pop out of my mouth. That the feminine energy is provocative. Was it provocative or was it provoking? Provoking. It was
Provoking, yeah.
provoking. It's provoking, but it's provoking in a way that catalyzes growth, that catalyzes learning, that catalyzes maturing. And so in that way, it pokes at something that needs to grow, and that is the benefit of it. But the underdeveloped energy may see that as a threat and may,
Mhm.
instead of using that and using it as a growth point, to learn and expand, it could use it in the opposite way. And so that was really interesting because that makes sense. That makes total sense to me.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah,
so
there will be
yeah,
resistance
yeah.
on
Well, but
yeah.
what's so beautiful about the feminine divine energy that's returning is that it's fierce and it's unstoppable.
Mhm.
Like you can't stymie it. It's not, it's coming, it's absolute. Really curious about its relationship with the waves of light. If it is the waves of light, if it's coming in with the waves of light, what is it the waves of light, or is it a consciousness that's coming in with the frequency of light that's returning to the planet? Like I'm so curious. I don't know. I don't know. Um, I feel like it's coming in with the light, but it's not.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm so interested. But it cannot be contained. It can be like shaped, it can be, guided, it can be held in a container. It can't be stopped and it can't be controlled. Um, and that's really cool.
Mhm.
I guess powerful in a way that isn't oppressive, in a way that isn't threatening in terms of harm,
Right.
right? Or
Yeah, which
loss.
makes me
It
curious.
adds, it adds, it it benefits, it adds, it
Yeah.
adds, it adds. Yeah.
It just makes me curious on how this new feminine energy that's rising so powerfully, how the connection would be with Mother Gaia
Well,
in the new
that's what
birth.
I was curious at first because this energy came in. I was like, is this who is this spirit that Anne channels?
Mother of creation.
Oh,
Mother of
Mother of
creation?
Creation.
I was
Yeah.
like, is this mother of creation? Is that like, what is this? And it felt like feminine goddess energy, like feminine god source energy. It felt like, um, and I don't know because I've never listened to the mother of creation. I don't listen to other channels anymore, just not only because I'm working on my own channeling. So I've stopped, even though I love Anne and we talk all the time. That's not it. It's that I don't listen and consume other channeling content anymore. But the I don't it didn't feel like that. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, the final healing session of the freeing your feminine or freeing the feminine today was around where the feminine hasn't been honored and hasn't been uh, um, witnessed and valued. Um, and so that, yeah, that lands for me today.
Yeah, it
I
was
love
fun.
that. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, you guys, I gotta run. I gotta pack for my flight tomorrow. Thank you for being here. I will, let's see, we'll do this in 2 weeks. Um, okay, you guys, thank you, thank you, thank you for your beautiful questions, for your wonderful energy, and for spending the last, hour and a half, 2 hours with me. This is fun. I love this. Okay. Many blessings, everybody. Bye.